Hello Taurus, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your February tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love life, your career and workspace, and we'll also get some guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energies of the month of February. At the end, I'll post some messages from your person of interest to yourself. And we will begin with a quick oracle message. So this is the wisdom of the oracle. Let's get started right away. Remember that these readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Taurus. So if you're watching this for a Sun sign, please check out videos for your other placements. It will take me a couple more days to publish the rest of them because I started with Aquarius this time. Happy birthday to Aquarius, who are probably not watching this video anyway. But they will be very soon. So if you haven't found the video for your other placement yet, it will be there very, very soon. And of course, not to miss anything, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and you'll always know, because I also do readings for like a new moon event that we're actually having now as I'm recording this. So if you haven't checked that out yet, it's on my channel. It has guided messages for each sign and soul timestamps, so you can quickly jump into the part of the reading for your sign. Alrighty, so what do we have for Taurus in the month of February? I'm hearing Uranus is now in Taurus. That's an interesting, and speaking of which, a change of the wind. So it is a change in the wind, sorry. So Uranus may bring a change in the wind, and it is about surprising turns of events, you know, where we weren't necessarily expecting it. So it might bring change to certain area of your life that you were pretty confident about, that you felt like it was super stable, and then suddenly, boom, and it's never going to be the same anymore. So just be open to it and maybe even manifest some of those changes, right? If you know there is going to be a wind, so why not use that energy to your advantage? And speaking of the wind, and the new moon, this new moon on the 29th of January is in Aquarius, which is an air sign. So you can actually work with the element of the air very much in a quite literal way. That's what I mean. If you have a chance to work with the wind, beautiful. If not, you can use your words, you can sing, chant, you know, all of that is going to be conversing with the air element. I'm using the Tarot of Mystical Moments for the main read today, and then the Light Seers Tarot for the messages from the person. All right, so the first card that fell out is Six of Pentacles. I love that. This is for your love area, Queen of Wands as well. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Nine of Pentacles. Very Taurus energy, very much like that, but I'll comment some more when I'm done with this. And we continue with Pentacles for your career space with Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, this is Sagittarius energy, and Seven of Swords. Okay, and then the advice, Ace of Pentacles, we continue. The Magician, this is Gemini energy, and Temperance, more Saggy energy. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. So this immediately calls to me towards the dream world and dreamland. So pay attention to your dreams, messages that you get, storylines, especially if they're not, you know, like sometimes you can tell that the storyline is like from the previous day, you know, from like earlier the day, and your brain is like processing certain information. And if that seems pretty straightforward, that probably that's what it is. So don't have to spend too much time on it. But if it's something completely out there that you you don't even remember that why it came to you, like it's not connected to a specific event of the day, or maybe it's connected but in a very loose way, then that's definitely the dream to pay attention to. And of course, because we forget dreams pretty quickly, if you're into dream journaling, and that would be my advice if you want to work with the energy of the dreams, then make sure that you have the journal next to your bed and a pen. Or if you're using some kind of phone app, that app is easily accessible, so you can quickly get to it and quickly put in what the dream was. Because in like the quick 10-15 minutes after we wake up, we forget about it. And if you were woken up by an alarm clock or somebody else making noise, then it evaporates even faster. Because usually when you wake up by yourself, you're kind of slowly getting out of the dream state, and you can still, can bring your consciousness to it and you can remember. But if somebody wakes you up, it can disappear within seconds. So make sure that you have that journal next to you. So with all that said, Taurus, for your love life, you have 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and 9 of Pentacles. So what can I say? This is going to be interesting. First of all, the fire sign. This could be somebody else, or it could be you. Up to you to take that for interpretation. But there will be somebody in your life in February who will fire you up, who will be your cheerleader. Could be quite literally, could be figuratively, which means that maybe they cheer you up or they inspire you just with their energy. Maybe it's even a personality that you watch on TV or on Instagram or on YouTube, and just with their presence, just with their message, with what they're telling you, like maybe a story from their life, right? So they're not actually talking to you directly, but you listen to it and you get fired up in a good way, right? And what it will lead to is that you will be able to see more clearly where your personal space begins and ends, and where the other person or other people can come in, right? And how you want to build that differentiation for yourself, right? So a more solid view on relationships with yourself and with other people. And that, of course, can impact your significant other if you're in a relationship. So they may be surprised with some changes, or you trying new things, or you suddenly say no to things that you kept saying yes to. But remember, you can always explain in a kind way that, this is this new personal growth kind of path, that this is part of my personal growth, and I'm defining my boundaries more clearly. I'm trying something new, so be patient, be kind, and don't take it personally. Like if I'm saying no to your invitation, it's not because there's something wrong between us, or somehow I'm showing you that I don't care about you and spending time with you. But I have my reasons, and if you have doubts, just ask me, let me know if there's confusion or hurt feelings, and we can talk this out, right? So open the doors to communication. I think this tea party actually covers it pretty nicely, right? That this is going to be the easiest way to keep that level of understanding, where the other person is not just going to get upset or angry just from what they see on the surface, right? So maybe even over communicate, especially if you know already that person and they know that they're gonna overreact or they're gonna misinterpret it. So you can make sure that they don't. But stay in your frame for sure, because it's important. It's going to be important for you first to explore what that is, and there will be no new information that you receive from that space of doing what you love, maybe even literally being by yourself, right? And it's important to establish that more and feel more comfortable in that frame of you choosing to do what you want to do and not pleasing people around you. It's going to feel weird at first, but it's worth it, I promise. For your career space, you have 7 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and 7 of Swords. 2 sevens, and actually 3 sevens with the 7 of Cups. So we're only missing 7 of Wands. Okay, so 7 of Wands is about protecting yourself. So you may be lacking some protection, and you may be thinking, you may want to think about it. Where, sevens are about actually diving into the metaphysical. It's about being out there, exploring the world, the ethers, all that good stuff, right? But you also need, that's where that being in your frame is going to be very beneficial, so you can come back to your frame. and nobody takes advantage of your energy. It's going to be important. So it's a good idea to trust the universe and with this wheel of fortune. That's what you're asked to do, especially when it comes to your career and workspace. But do not forget the part that you play in it. And then you can still make your plans and still keep moving towards the roadmap, even if it's not 100% clear to you. But you know a few steps and keep taking those actions. And also, when something iffy comes in, you're allowed to question it. You're allowed to explore or to buy yourself some time to decide whether you want to go with this or not, right? There's some kind of secret or unknown information that will come to light, and it will show you, it will almost like foolproof your intuition to yourself, right? Be like, oh my God, I knew I wasn't supposed to work with this person, or I wasn't supposed to say yes to this job offer, or that this client is like, they sounded too good to be true, and yeah, it turns out that they're actually super difficult to deal with, and the money is not worth it, really. So this is building trust with yourself more than anything else, while still trusting the universe that is bringing you exactly the lessons that you're supposed to learn at this time. And by the way, once you learn the lesson, or you at least recognize that this is an important situation that's teaching you something, dig deeper to understand why. Why is it in your context right now? It will make sense. And now the advice, we have Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Temperance. 2 major arcanas. I think we actually saw this. Did I see this? Yeah, I think I saw this in the Aries reading, but in a different part of the reading. So, the advice is really about finding your power, finding where your balance is, finding where your peace is, and also where your gifts are. Explore more and see then from there how you can monetize those gifts, or how you can apply them in a practical way in your life. It doesn't have necessarily to be about making money. It can be like, I don't know, I'm great at cooking, how can I now improve the quality of my life with my skills, right? And maybe it's not going to be just immediate match for match, but it will give you an idea, right? What do you want to do with those gifts? How do you want to connect the theoretical knowledge with what makes sense for practical, where maybe you have some lack and you can use more of that support and resource, even if it comes from you yourself. Okay, messages for Taurus from their person of interest. Three of Wands, please clarify. And 10 of Cups, look at that. Your person sees you as a dreamer for sure, but they know that even though the dreams may seem a little bit out there for you and for them as well, but they know that this is something you gotta do for yourself, and you gotta live through it. You gotta see it through. There we go. That's the phrase. So you have their support. They're excited for you. They have a sense that it will bring, like when it works out, it will be like an emotional jackpot. It will be 10 out of 10, maybe even 20 out of 10, even better than you imagine. But they understand that it may take a little bit of time, and they just want to be there for you to support you while you're waiting for the ships to come in, while you are working towards your dream, while you're getting to that point of even understanding what the 10 of Cups is going to look like for you. So they are in your corner, possibly that cheerleader that we saw at the beginning was the Queen of Wands, right? They want you to have the best life, to be doing your best, to be the happiest, right? So, and because they do believe that that's where you're headed and that's what your priority is, they want to support you 100% in any way they can. And if there is a way that you know of, Taurus, where they could be more supportive and they haven't been so far, then have that conversation, let them know, because they want to be helpful. They want to share their love and support with you. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Please don't forget to like that video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, bye.